Good evening. The father of a man killed in the riots in Birmingham has said he feels let down by the justice system ahead of the release of a report about the investigation into his son's death. Tariq Jahan's son, Haroon, and brothers Shahzad Ali and Abdul Musawwir, all from the Winson Green area of Birmingham, died after being hit by a car as they tried to protect local shops from looters in 2011. 8 men were acquitted of their murders. An investigation was launched by the Independent Police Complaints Commission after the judge on the trial found a police officer had lied on oath. The full report will be released tomorrow. The comedian Freddie Starr, who's from Warwickshire, has been told there's not enough evidence to prosecute him over allegations of sexual abuse dating back 40 years. Mr. Starr was first arrested in November 2012. He's since been arrested and bailed 3 more times. Today, his lawyer said the police have questions to answer. Callum Watkinson reports.
At the end of 19 months on bail for sex offences, this is not the Freddie Starr his fans know and love. Asked about the effect on his family, the comedian had no words. His lawyer had to answer for him.
I've personally seen the way he's deteriorated. He's finding it very difficult to walk. He's been in a wheelchair for quite a lot of times. This is not the Freddie we know. He's not bouncing around everywhere like he usually is. He will be again. He'll come back, no doubt about that. I know him. But it's had a massive impact on him. Huge.
After looking through all the evidence, including material taken from Mr. Starr's house, the CPS concluded he has no case to answer in relation to multiple complaints. There is insufficient evidence, it said, to prosecute Freddie Starr in relation to allegations of sexual offences made by 13 individuals. The available evidence does not offer a realistic prospect of conviction. And Freddie Starr wants to know why it took them so long to reach that conclusion.
This will not be the end of this matter, I'll tell you this. We will not be sitting down and letting this go as it is now. The police have some questions to answer. They will be answering them.
His arrest was part of Operation U-Tree, launched in the wake of the Jimmy Savile scandal. Several other cases brought by the same investigative team are currently ongoing. Callum Watkinson, ITV News.
British detectives investigating the disappearance of Madeleine McCann will begin excavating sites in the Portuguese resort where she disappeared. Authorities in Portugal are understood to have given permission for the search of a number of sites in Praia da Luz. It comes just after Madeleine's family held a service at the weekend in Rothley in Leicestershire to mark the 7th anniversary of her disappearance. The bodies of 2 RAF servicemen killed in a helicopter crash in Afghanistan have been repatriated to RAF Bryce Norton. Lance Corporal Oliver Thomas from Kington in Herefordshire and Flight Lieutenant Rakesh Chauhan, who was born in Birmingham, were killed a week and a half ago. They both worked in intelligence and have been praised as gifted young men. A multi-faith service for Flight Lieutenant Chauhan was held at a temple in Leicester at the weekend. Friends and followers of teenage cancer fundraiser Steven Sutton have rallied around to defend him on social media after a message was posted saying lots of people who donated to his cause had felt duped. It's been a busy few days for the teenager from Burntwood in Staffordshire. He has an incurable cancer but has managed to leave hospital for now, and he's broken another fundraising barrier in the process. Both he and his fans have hit back at those who say they felt tricked by his recovery. Emma Woods reports.
Out of hospital, Steven Sutton was able to tick another item off his famous bucket list of things to do before he dies. With the help of 553 friends, he secured a place in the Guinness Book of Records for the highest number of people to make a heart-shaped hand gesture at once. The attempt has been planned for weeks, but friends had thought they would have to go ahead without him.
Halfway there!
2 weeks ago, Steven posted this picture, which he described as a final thumbs up. "That's it from me," he said, "but life has been good." But as news of his bravery spread and sent his fundraising campaign for the Teenage Cancer Trust past £3 million, he rallied in a recovery he himself has called remarkable. And on Friday he was sent home from hospital by his doctors. However, this change in his fortunes was overshadowed by one Twitter user who claimed people felt tricked by Steven's recovery. Tweeting at Stan Collymore, who has backed Steven's campaign, someone called Shane said, "That kid you raised thousands for left hospital. How'd that happen? Lots feel duped." "Sorry to disappoint you," Steven said in reply. "I still have my cancer and it's incurable, if that makes you feel less duped." As many other Twitter users leapt to his defence, Steven tried to calm the storm with the quiet dignity he has become known for. "On the whole, people are good," he said. "Let's concentrate on that." For the time being, Steven remains at home with his family. Emma Woods, ITV News.
Leicester's Mark Selby has spoken of his joy at finally lifting the Snooker World Championship title. The jester from Leicester, who beat Ronnie O'Sullivan 18 to 14 frames, said the last few days have been some of the toughest of his career.
I just play one ball at a time and one frame at a time. I never give in until that last ball's potted. The first day was really tough, mentally and physically tired because of the semi-final went on quite late the night before. But yeah, I just hung in there and came out the session 10-7 and I gave myself a chance the next day and I thankfully pulled through.
Now let's get the weather forecast from Lucy Verasamy.
What's in store for today? ITV Local Weather, sponsored by Centre Parks.
Hello to you, a very good evening. Well, a mixture of springtime sunshine and scattered showers for us in the next few days. A cooler, fresher feel as we head through the week as well, with a notable westerly breeze. We've got cloud cover and a few showers cropping up overnight, preventing temperatures falling too far. So not quite as cold as it could be. And tomorrow, a very similar setup to today. We'll see patches of blue sky, bright or sunny spells, but generally a little more cloud cover out there and showers cropping up through the afternoon. Added to this, quite a cool, fresh feel to the day with the breezy conditions, and that theme continues as we roll through the rest of the week. I'll see you again soon. Have a good evening.
ITV Local Weather, sponsored by Centre Parks.
And that's all we've got time for tonight. There are updates and more details on our website. So just go to itv.com/central. We're back tomorrow morning within Good Morning Britain. But for now, from the late team, good night.